As I record this video, we're currently on the 47th Parliament of Australia. That's right, each 3 years with new elections, a new Parliament is inaugurated. That's called a term of Parliament, or we can just say that a new Parliament has been established, or that Parliament has a new composition. And this composition has changed 47 times since the beginning of the Federation in 1901. This new term starts because Parliament has been summoned by the Governor-General. According to Section 5 of the Commonwealth Constitution, after any general election, the Parliament shall be summoned to meet not later than 30 days after the day appointed for the return of the writs. Hello everyone, my name is Renato Costa, this is Aussie Law, and today we are talking about the parliamentary cycle. After general elections, there's the summoning of Parliament, so that a new term of Parliament can start. A term of Parliament is generally this period of 3 years, and this is the moment where Parliament will hold its meetings, discuss about the enactment of laws, and even hold the executive accountable. If you want to know more about these roles of Parliament and of the House of Representatives particularly, you can check our video that is appearing on your screen. Now, a term of Parliament is composed of different sessions. The sessions of Parliament are fixed by the Governor-General following the advice of the Prime Minister. This is also expressed in Section 5 of the Constitution and follows our understanding of the principle of responsible government. The Constitution says further in Section 6 that there shall be a session of the Parliament once at least in every year, so that 12 months shall not intervene between the last sitting of the Parliament in one session and its first sitting in the next session. This means that a parliamentary term, which is generally of 3 years, is composed of sessions, and sessions must happen at least once every year. The guarantee of annual sessions is essential for the appropriation of revenue for public service and for providing a regular forum for the representation of grievances, another role of the House of Representatives. The other thing that Section 6 says is that sessions are composed of sittings. The rule established in Section 50 of the Constitution is that each House of Parliament has their own right to make the rules and create the order regarding the conduct of their business and the proceedings in the House. And that includes how many sittings each session will have. Sittings of Parliament are the meetings where parliamentarians will gather to exercise their legislative functions. And sittings usually occur 3 times a year in the House of Representatives. They are called autumn from February to April, winter or budget from May to June, and spring sittings, usually happening from August to December. A sitting day is not the same thing as a calendar day. In fact, a sitting may continue for weeks. Within a meeting period, the House usually sits to a 4-weekly cycle of meetings, meeting on Monday to Thursdays for 2 weeks and then staying 2 weeks without sittings. In fact, according to the website of the Parliament of Australia, since 1901, the House of Representatives has set, on average, 67 days each year, spread over 20 sitting weeks. It is a prerogative of the Speaker of the House to change the sitting days on those non-sitting weeks. But members of the House can also propose a change to the schedule by moving a motion. So generally, those 3 sittings will form the yearly session of the Australian Parliament. Wait, let me just interrupt you for a moment because I wanted to ask you to click the like button in this video, to subscribe to our channel, and also become a member of Aussie Law. You can do that by clicking on the join button as well. Now you may be wondering, how does a session come to an end? There are 3 ways in which a parliamentary session is finished. By the end of the 3-year term, by prorogation, or by dissolution. The first one needs no explanation, I guess, because it's the most straightforward and natural way that Parliament will come to an end. In the final year of a parliamentary term, the session will finish because new elections will be held and a new Parliament will start. To prorogue Parliament means to bring a session to an end without dissolving Parliament or calling for new elections. It is a form of finishing the parliamentary proceedings for the year without ending the term of parliament. So prorogation brings the session to a close within the same parliamentary term. No elections are called, no dissolution has happened. So this is different from a dissolution. Prorogation terminates a session of parliament. A dissolution terminates a parliament. In a dissolution of parliament, the Governor-General will terminate the term of parliament before its 3-year period. That is what section 28 of the Commonwealth Constitution refers to. Further, section 5 of the Constitution says that the Governor-General may appoint such times for holding the sessions of the Parliament as he thinks fit, and may also from time to time, by proclamation or otherwise, prorogue the Parliament, and may in a like manner dissolve the House of Representatives. It's interesting to see that the Governor-General will summon Parliament, prorogue Parliament, but may only dissolve the House of Representatives. The Constitution gives no express power for the Governor-General to dissolve the Senate. That means that the Senate can only be dissolved through the process of section 57, the double dissolution. We will talk about this process very soon, so make sure you are subscribed to our channel already, so you won't miss that video. Well, after a dissolution, new elections will be called, a new parliament will start, and the parliament cycle continues. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you again soon. Until then, ciao.